Hey guys, as you probably already noticed, there was no Halo Infinite update this week. Now while that was a shame, I guess it was because of the Halo TV show, although it was quite weird how there was no cross-promotion for the Halo TV show in Halo Infinite. With that said, I do have a tweet from 343 to show you. Now the tweet comes from Ske7ch himself, one of 343's community managers. Anyway, he said no blog today I'm afraid, but we should have some initial season 1 feedback outcomes/info to share next week. So at this point, I think we can all agree to write off March because March has just been pretty awful for Halo Infinite. April will be a big month for Halo Infinite heading into Season 2, so we should see a lot of promotion for Season 2, as well as a lot of stuff talking about what to expect next season. So I'll get into what you guys should expect to see next week from Halo Infinite. Very quickly I want to say I'd prefer them release nothing than the blog post they did last week, where it was honestly pretty awful and there was nothing exciting from that blog post. I'm under the impression that this next blog post or update next week will be quite large from 343. It should be delving deep into all of our feedback in terms of stuff they need to fix and patch from Season 1. We should see 343 address weapon balancing, and hopefully we can see them confirm some changes for Season 2 in terms of some of the weapons, like maybe buff the Ravager, buff the plasma pistol, buff the pulse carbine, and that's just to name a few. Then we can talk about vehicle balancing, buff the Banshee, and maybe nerf the Wasp just a tiny bit. So when Ske7ch says have some initial Season 1 feedback outcomes/info to share, I do think they're going to talk about a lot of the things that we've been asking about ever since the game launched. So realistically, we do need 343 to cover quite a decent amount next week, because there are a lot of things that need improving with this game, and the start of Season 2 is when all of these changes should be implemented, so it feels like a completely different experience at the start of Season 2. I don't want to raise your expectations too high, because it could just be a small blog post, but this one really does need to be big, considering they dropped no update for us this week. So I am expecting a decently sized update next week, where they should hopefully go into detail, covering a range of different things. I do wish I had something a bit more exciting to share with you all, because this obviously isn't big news by any means, but at least it is something to expect next week. Anyway guys, if you like these videos keeping you up to date with everything Halo Infinite, be sure to drop me a sub, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Have a good one.